On MLB The Show, it's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go, and towing the slab, Hunter Green.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
Left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
First offering, and it just misses.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And there's a ball.
Two balls, one strike.
Next pitch misses. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. And fouled off. Kicks and deals. That's through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Kwan, the lead runner at second. Manzardo on at first with nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives and makes the catch.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Here's Lane Thomas. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Now one missed. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Guardians strand a couple. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Tanner Bybee. What do you look for here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that's down and away. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a foul out of play.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
That's the third, and foul ball.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Just missed.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Not close with that one, and the count is filled up. Cut out and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now, Matt McClain. And a foul ball. One ripped. That's back. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So two in scoring position with one out. Stevenson, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Line to right, base hit. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now. We're still only one away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Two on, one out. Ground ball right side. Santana to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. Green back to work. Martinez checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. And another ball. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Stevenson makes the grab, one down.
That was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Brennan measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Yes, he did. That's a swing. One out, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. and he got him. And there are 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Strike.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Check swing, and he went. Now 3-2.
Okay.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're down 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Just missed. Grounder off the pitcher. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Batting
batting Jamer
third
Candelario.
baseman, Jamer Candelario.
And that's in there for strike 1. And ball 1. Steer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
And now it's Gavin Lux. First pitch, and he just misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Santana. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That's in there. That's strike 1. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's...
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl, singled and scored his first time. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Missed with a changeup. And the count now even up. Man at first, one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs
Now
to let the ball
batting,
travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the
Cruz.
strikeout.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. And that's strike one. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. There's a swing and a drive. Hayes going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Walked to open the ball game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that one almost got him. One down, base is empty. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Manzardo.
One gone runner at first. Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Friedel makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the
Jose
process. He did
Ramirez.
everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. Strike 1. On the corner for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Guardians lead 1. Still down 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here is Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Over to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
For the Reds, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. He hit into a double play his first time up.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Reached on an infield single his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kwan settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Reds leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back.
Leading
and now
off
the
for
first
Cleveland,
baseman,
first
Carlos
baseman,
Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Let's go, Reds! Come on, Reds! You can do it!
Swinging a foul straight back.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering upstairs. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That misses, and a count 2-1. To the right side, McClain gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez now at the plate. First time up was a pop out.
You can do it, Red. Come on.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Fly ball center field. Friedel. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 4th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
Now batting, designated
Man at
hitter.
first, and now the
Gavin
designated
Lux.
hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nobody out, runner at first.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Tim Herron getting ready to go. Sewald, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Inside, and it's 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Candelario aboard here at first with nobody out. Late on that fastball.
3-2.
Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Line drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Bybee will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
So they bring on the veteran, Jacob
Number
Junis.
16,
Pretty tight game,
Jacob
so they're looking
Junis.
for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Strike one.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Outside low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. TJ Friedl on deck for Cincinnati. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And he hits a ground ball right side. Santana takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still 1 out there to pick up.
Now batting,
TJ Friedl will hit next.
TJ
Singled and
Friedl.
scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Slider misses outside.
Ball 2. 2 balls,
1 away
no
with a
strike.
runner at 3rd. Next offering misses, and now 3-0. And that's in there at the knees. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty
Now
much
batting,
gifted him first base with a
shortstop,
quick free
Ellie
pass.
De La Cruz.
2 on, 1 out. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Great
1
spot
ball,
to be in right
2
here for the
strikes.
pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Thomas whips it in quickly. Runner holds at 3rd, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Second and third, 1 away. And another ball.
That's inside.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2 to count.
That's too low. And now 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's
Now
pitch,
batting,
tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Stevenson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's down.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 4. It's the Reds 5 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Green back to work. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air center field. Friedel sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
So a man aboard, Brian Rocchio, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go.
Just missed. Rocchio measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Brennan over at first with one away.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
Let's go, Red. Come on, Red. Woo, come on, you can do it. Come on.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
2 strikes.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ouch.
Timeout. That ball hit him.
So the lineup
Now
flips
batting
over.
left fielder,
Now the left
Stephen
fielder,
Kwan.
Stephen Kwan. A walk, and he's also singled.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And now the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 2. clips the outside corner. Strike one. First and second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. There's the strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Guardians strand a couple. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. There's a strike.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball. That's to third. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. He is singled and he is flied to left. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there. 1-1. Fought off foul. That's outside, and the count's even at 2. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, third
In
baseman,
now for the Reds, Jamer Candelario. He's already homered here in this one. That one outside, and that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man at first. Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
This one in the dirt.
Let's go, Reds! Come on, Reds! You
Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That ends the inning. So one left for Cincinnati as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sam Moll, the left-hander, up and throwing. Santillan, the right-hander, also getting loose. And it's fouled away. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for Cleveland.
Man at first, nobody
baseman,
out.
Carlos
Santana digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, strike one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
And that's too high. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And that's outside. And that's ball one. And another ball.
Hey! Ball down.
In the dirt. Man at second. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Martinez up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. This one smoked out to left. Hayes makes the play, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Reds 5 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. First pitch just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Herron up and throwing. Out to short. Rocchio whips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
And now TJ Friedl. First pitch misses. Swing and a tapper. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's a slider for a strike. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 strikes.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. And 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Sam
Reds.
Mole gets the ball now.
Number 50.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter
Sam
coming up to hit.
Mole.
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Stepping up for the
Leading off
Guardians,
for the Guardians,
Will Brennan.
right fielder, Will Brennan.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, left field. Hayes ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
And now Bo Naylor. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did
Now
such a
batting,
nice job of pulling his
shortstop,
hands
Ryan
tight to the body
Rocchio.
and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Brian Rocchio. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Just missed.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Naylor leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike
Now
zone.
batting,
We're seeing
left
more
fielder,
fastballs
Steven
in that
Kwan.
location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Kwan tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Reds leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Caught him looking for the K. One left for the Guardians. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Paul Sewall.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here is Matt McLean. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bounce to third, but it kicks foul. And they'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
So up
The
next,
catcher,
Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson.
That to right. Brennan on his way over. 2 down.
Now batting. The right fielder.
And now the right fielder,
Fraley.
Jake Fraley. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, nice play to first. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 1 for 3. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Now move to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner takes off. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tony Santillan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tony Santillan.
And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
The designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Brent Suter up and throwing for Terry Francona. Next pitch is downstairs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. Fastball in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Friedel going back. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And that drops in for a strike. Manzardo stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Lane Thomas now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one upstairs. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Santana around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-2.
Now batting, second baseman on
Now the
Harold
Reds
Martinez.
manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Tony Santillan departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
They
the
go
Reds,
with one of their more experienced
number
arms in this
55.
spot, Taylor Rogers.
Taylor Rogers.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. A switch hitter batting right. Foul ball there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a foul ball. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Good eye
No,
in that
that's down.
spot.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
On the ground, 2 ball. To Elliott, second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Reds 5 and the Guardians 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
Just trying to keep
Now
this one
pitching
close
for
here, and
Cleveland.
this is where a bullpen can give their
Number
players a
29.
chance to fight back into the game.
Tim Herron.
Jamer Candelario digs in now. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes a hitter
0-1.
will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Ball.
Just
Nope,
off the
inside,
inside
ball 2.
edge. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you
Now
cannot hang a
batting,
breaking ball right there.
designated hitter,
Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds.
Looking good, Cincinnati.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Herron,
0-1's the
in
count.
his second season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
To third. Ramirez sends it to first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's even up.
Outside.
And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brennan brings it in for the third out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alexis Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Upstairs.
I got 3-2.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Naylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-2. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting shortstop
Ryan Rocchio getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. Naylor at first, 1 gone. That misses,
1 ball, 1 strike.
and 1-1. Got him looking for the K. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Foul ball. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long